You prepared a home-cooked meal, your stepkids are feeling McDonald's, your partner wields a ton of power in this interaction. Even though it kind of makes you want to wring his neck, usually if our partner is having difficulty saying no to the kids, there is some fear underlying that behavior. Driven by guilt following the breakup of the relationship, might be grief over the limited access to the kids relative to when your partner had them full time. It could be any number of things driving the difficulty saying no. The point is, this is a you and your partner issue to get right first. Tempting as it can be to react in the moment when all of your hard work and food is going to waste, try to take a breath, take a step back, do whatever you need to do, and then when you and your partner have a calm, private moment, bring up to them your concerns. Time you spent preparing that meal that you could have spent on something else. Cost and inherent wastefulness of groceries being purchased, prepared, and then not eaten. The overarching message it could be sending the kids if they're able to pivot the entire plan for the meal after the meal has already been prepared. And your goal in sharing these concerns is to do so as clearly and succinctly as you can. It's really helpful if your partner can sense that you're approaching this as teammates rather than adversaries. You know the basics. Use lots of we language. Make sure you're making eye contact, monitoring your tone of voice, your body language. Make sure it's really coming through that you love them and that you're in this with them. Now, if you've done all that and your partner's like, this is an unsolvable problem, I have no idea what to do instead, you might propose this. What if we create a loose plan with built-in flexibility? So if so far all of the onus has fallen on you to do all the planning and preparation for meal times, get everybody's buy-in. I have a video that I'll link in the caption below. Essentially, you're crowdsourcing meal ideas from your stepkids, and then you're using that to construct a loose meal plan for the next week, month, whatever makes sense for your family. Importantly, within that plan, you want to build in wiggle room for flexibility. Certain number of nights where you're okay just calling an audible. You and your partner get to decide when that pivot takes place and who gets to decide and what that all looks like. The point is you're starting with the two of you getting as close to on the same page as you can. It's going to help with making these decisions that really do have implications for your household finances, workload, etc. If you're like most step couples, chances are this isn't even really fully on your partner's radar. They're not doing this to throw you under the bus. And so bringing this up can actually be a really useful exercise in helping develop your communication around some of these topics. It's really easy to avoid doing, but you'll be glad you did, trust me.